Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I am super excited to share this video with you. It's been 2 years in the making. This is my friend Chris, and today we're gonna smoke some pork shoulder butts. So 2 years ago, I smoked a pork shoulder butt in a Butterball, Masterbuilt Butterball turkey fryer. My friend Chris here was smoking a pork shoulder butt, and I thought I could do that in my air turkey fryer. Well, today we're gonna put it to the test. He's got his pork shoulder butt in his char griller.
Yep.
Char griller. And right here in front of us is the Masterbuilt with the pork shoulder butt. All things being equal, we're going to see which one tastes the best or worst. So, all right, Chris, thank you for doing this. I really appreciate it. Tell me your process on smoking a pork shoulder butt.
Sure. So I picked up two about 8-pound shoulders. Yesterday afternoon I put my dry rub over them, which is just one that I make. You can find a lot of recipes online. Mine's pretty standard. I use salt, pepper, you know, chili flakes, stuff like that in it. So I did that yesterday afternoon, left it in the fridge overnight. This morning I got up. You can see I've got a offset smoker here. So this morning I started the charcoal at about 7 o'clock, let it get up to temperature, and started putting the pork in at about 8 o'clock, about 7:45 or 8 o'clock. So gave it about 45 minutes or an hour to get nice and hot, get all the grates and everything up to temperature. I put a pan inside where I just boil some water inside, bring it out, pour it in the pan, so that way it helps keep everything moist, and it helps keep that temperature constant as I open the lid and stuff throughout the day. Having that moisture in there, for me, I think it helps a lot. Yeah, so I got two 8-pound shoulders, cut them each into half, so they're each about 4 pounds. I find that helps cut down the smoking time a little bit, since I don't really want to start it at midnight every time I do this. So instead I started about 7 o'clock this morning, got the charcoal going, went ahead and put it in the firebox on the side, let the smoker get up to temperature. About 7:45 or 8 o'clock, I put two of the 4-pound shoulders in there. One thing you have to watch for if you're going to cut into too small of sections is it actually getting a little over smoked, right? Where you could end up with more smoke in the meat than you want because you're increasing the surface area.
Right.
So that you're going to get that much more smoke in the meat, and believe it or not, you can go a little bit too far in that direction. But right now we've got 3 4-pound shoulder sections on my smoker, and we've got 1 4-pound shoulder in the Butterball, in the fryer.
The not smoker, the Butterball turkey fryer. Right. So I have a 4-pound pork shoulder in my Butterball Masterbuilt turkey fryer. He'd used all the same ingredients, dry rubbed that. So all things being equal, the times may vary a little bit, and they may be a little bit different, but I've got mine set on a pretty good medium heat. I'll check the temp and watch that and see if I need to adjust the temperature as the day progresses. So that's what I've got going on.
Yeah. So I've got my smoker running about 225 degrees. I don't mind if it gets a little bit hotter. I try to keep it in that 225 to 250 range. I use some lump hardwood charcoal just to really keep the temperature where I want it. And then I've got some big applewood chunks that I took from a friend's tree after a snowstorm last year.
Oh, nice.
Dried them out for a year, and that's what I really use to get the smoke flavor that I want.
And I'm using pecan chips in the part of mine that's a smoker. So our producer is letting us know that we need to. All right, guys, we're ready to shred my 4 pounds of shoulder. What we did was mine was cooking for about 6 hours, and then we took it off, wrapped it in foil, sprayed it down with some apple cider, wrapped it in foil, and let it rest for an hour. Chris's was also cooking 6 to 7 hours. Took it off, put his in the oven, wrapped it in foil, sprayed it down, and got the temperature in the oven up to 200 for his, and his were in there for about an hour or two. And now we're about to shred. Let's shred this sucker. Look at that. I use forks to shred. I've used the bear claws before, but I just think it's easier to go ahead and use forks. I can hold it down and then get a little bit more leverage here. This stuff is just peeling off. I hope you can see that. Here, I'll turn it this way. So it's just peeling right out. And there's a good bit of smoke ring in this, but don't let me be the one to tell you. I'm gonna let my friend Chris taste test this. I'll even let him pick the piece of meat he wants to try. So, look at that. And there's a lot of juices in it. I don't know if you can see that or not. See those juices? Oh, yeah. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope we've answered all your questions about how to smoke a pork shoulder butt in a Masterbuilt Butterball oil-free turkey fryer, and Chris's just regular smoker. Yeah. We've touched on the ingredients, the weight, the time, all of that. And Chris, in your opinion, how did mine taste compared to yours? And completely honest.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, if it were a barbecue competition, hey, this is obviously more of the traditional flavor of what you're going for, but like you said when we were tasting it, if you aren't in a spot where you can use a smoker like this, if you just don't have a smoker like this, the air fryer absolutely produced some good pork.
Okay.
I would eat it again.
He would eat it again?
Yeah.
Produces some good pork. I have never smoked meat on one of these before, and so I just thought, hey, I'll try this 2 years ago. So thanks for watching. It's about to storm here. It's windy. We're gonna go back inside and enjoy some meat. And again, thanks again. Thank you so much for doing this with me. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
And I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye. A shredding hack. If you have 16 pounds of pork shoulder butt, this here does the job. Shreds it. 10 seconds. You're good.